Hello, everybody. Ragtag Sagvi here. Welcome to the next series. Episode 1 Racer. For generations, the galactic pod racing circuit has thrilled citizens of its outer rim territories with its fast and dangerous contests of repulsor and turbine-driven land vehicles. Amidst the affair, ruffle and racing elite, one charming stands the rest. His name is Sabulba, a cunning and ruthless pod who wins by any means necessary. To challenge him, the best pods gather at desert planet Tatooine for the legendary Batuna Classic to determine to claim the title of Pod Racer of the Galaxy, the fastest pod racer in the galaxy. So yeah, there's that. A little slow on reading that, but yeah. This is going to be a little side project I'm doing, so this is probably going to be updated maybe every Saturday and Sunday, pretty much on my weekends. Keep in mind this is on Australia time, so for some of you, it's probably going to be Friday and Saturdays. But yeah, I'm playing this on the Switch, and this is an amazing game if you haven't played it. This was one of the best N64 games when it came out. I'm trying to remember, was this like one of the launch titles for the N64?
Welcome to Tatooine, pod race fans. We have perfect weather today for the Bunta Classic.
And a big turnout here from all corners of the Outer Rim territories. I see the contestants are making their way out onto the starting grid.
There he is, the reigning champion of the Bunta Classic and the crowd favorite, Sabulba. The power couplings are being activated. Our glorious host, Jabba the Hutt, has moved into the arena. Wow, look at that. It's the galaxy-famous Gazgano.
It looks like the young human boy, Anakin Skywalker.
I hope he has better luck this time. And they're off.
And there was a cutscene. That is a treat for me, because I'm not used to these cutscenes, because I played this a lot back on the N64, which, is there any point to, stay on English, please. Is there any point to register the game to S-Buy? I might do that later. But yeah, I used to play this game a ton on the N64. I forget if this was a launch title for the N64 or it came out later. I remember when I first got my N64, this game was bundled with it. But anyway, let's go to the tournament. So So yeah, these cutscenes, I believe, were not in the N64 version. They were added, I believe, in the PC port of this game, I believe. And so the Switch has the cutscenes. So let's go A D A, and where's R? I forgot how many letters this is. Mar. So these are our starting pod racers. We get access to Anakin Skywalker. And I'm probably gonna butcher most of these names because a lot of these names are weird. Abi and Kot, Dud Bolt, Gas Gran, Emma Mark, Audi Manano, which I actually remember, which his pod's actually pretty nice. I remember I used to have a toy of this pod. These are our starting pod racers. So yeah, I'm probably gonna be switching pod racers every race. So, could do Anakin. You know what, since I mentioned it, let's do him. So I remember owning a toy of this guy. We can hide the stats we want. So there are 4 cups up, so only 3 of them are available. You unlock races in the 4th cup as you complete each cup, but you got the tournament amateur pod racing circuit, the semi-pro, and the galactic pro racing circuit. Obviously, you want to start on the amateur course because the races are easier to do. The AI is not as brutal, and also your stats are abysmal at the start of the game. So, I don't know how many races I'll do each episode. It depends on how long the tracks are. But anyway, so the training course. The track favorite is Sabuba, so he will always appear on this track. You must place 4th or better to progress. And your winnings right there are showing how much money we will win from getting in those places. So we can buy parts if we want.
Welcome to Watto's shop, huh? Take a look around. I got everything you need.
So Watto will sell us various pod racer parts. His parts will get better as I think you buy parts and win races. But basically, you trade. I think you can sell off your older parts to get parts back. There's also the junkyard, which also sells parts at a cheaper price. However, do note that these half-price items are a bit damaged, so you don't gain the full benefits of their stats. I believe you can eventually pay money to fix them, which I think eventually costs us to what it would be if you bought the item outright. And also, the items in the junkyard are randomized, I think, each race. So some of these items will not be here. You can also buy pit droids. The more pit droids to make faster repairs to your damaged parts. So we will slowly be buying pit droids. We can also inspect our vehicle before every race. Now, I need to look into it, but I believe there's a way you can trigger a conversation between you and the person you're going to be facing. In a race, but I forget exactly what causes it. I forget if you need to be in this menu for it to happen. So I'll probably look into it between episodes. But let's start the race.
Welcome to Tatooine, pod race fans. Our glorious host, Jabba the Hutt, has moved into the arena.
Yamo de Jabba the Hutt.
Here we go.
There he is, the reigning champion of the Booster Classic and the crowd favorite, Sububa.
Whoop, that's the button. Okay. I should have probably looked up the controls ahead of time, because I haven't played much of the Switch version. Okay, that's look behind me. Okay, that's break. Okay, and that's... So yeah, the Buddha Classic, well, not the Buddha Classic, but the training course, pretty easy. You can also hold up on the stick to do a boost, which lets you go super fast.
New lap record.
But you want to let go of that boost at some point, because eventually your engines will overheat and explode if you boost for too long. So you gotta use it sparingly when in a race. I believe there's also a way you can drift in this game, but I don't know how you can do it. Whoop. Let's boost. Let's
It's a new lap record.
let go of the boost. Do, 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 do. Alright, so we're on the final lap. Oh, okay, so it's, you hold down that button, you can do like a little semi-drift, which can be really good at getting across tight corners. Whee! Let's boost. And we got in first place. I also love that when you look through here, you what's his name? Greedo, whatever his name is. No, not Soboba. What's his name is singing to you as you're looking through the times. It pretty well. I also love these arts, like, that's obviously from the movie. This art, though, I always thought it, like, you can see the pod, but it always looked like as if people are going to a bridge that's burning. So we're going to the Gaza Speedway. These tracks are short, so I might be able to squeeze in one or two more races. So the track favorite is Timo Pogris. I think is how you say it. So let's change our racer. I could change you. Ooh, I remember liking your pod a lot, so... let me see. How much is a pit droid? You cost 1,000, so we'll buy you. And do I have enough to buy a part? No, I don't. Oh, I have enough to buy you. And enough to buy you.
Something else?
Well, I also have enough to buy you, so let's get you. And then I'll probably focus on getting my top speed and air brakes. Let's look at vehicle upgrades.
You come!
So here we can see our droids working away. Here's our lovely cockpit. Our engines. So I forget if there's a way to zoom in or out. Whoops. I think it's like you have to look at your character or look at the cockpit or something to get like character dialogue, because I remember there's a way you can get the character that you're going to race, the track favorite, to speak to you. And you like basically give taunts to each other, but I forget how you do it. Or if it's completely random. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to look into that.
The Mongaza Spice Mines, second only to Kessel in spice production. The air is thick with tension out there today.
Yes, not to mention all that dust. I see that our host, the guild boss himself, the infamous Roxuga, is about to signal the start of the race.
I also do love that not only do they have obviously the cutscenes for the start of the race, but I also love they have the original N64 intro as well.
Tinto Pagalies.
Right, I believe if you time it, you can get a starting boost. Or I forget exactly when you have to time it. Also, that new record sound, when I was a kid, I always misheard that as it's a new lap sucker. Like the game's like, sort of like saying like, oh, it's a new lap, you sucker. That's what I heard when I was a kid. Whoop. As you can tell, this track is much shorter than the Unta training course. Alright, you have a taunt button. Wushy Wampa! We won the race. It was incredibly short. And for getting first place in that race, we get a new pod! So that's how you unlock characters with their pod racers. You have to come first on their tracks to unlock them. Ha! The Beato's Wild Ride. Like that artwork. Yeah, I think I'll end things off here. So, in the next episode, we will do probably the next 2 to 3 races. Hey, if you enjoyed this episode, do you like the video as it helps tremendously? Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this episode. And share the video so that more people can discover my content and help the channel grow. And I'll see you all next time. Later.